Hey everyone, Shark here with another Genshin Impact video for free Primogems. This time we have a new web event and a code to help you on your journey. We'll start with the web event first, since it takes several days to complete, and it's definitely the more complicated of the two, because you'll want the help of some of your friends in co-op, but more on that in a minute. Completing the event overall is pretty simple, but there's a lot of extra things thrown in there. In order to complete the event, you just have to move a little rattan figure into the position to match the silhouette of the screen in the background, and then just make sure that its limbs are not flailing outside of the borders, otherwise you will fail and lose the knots that you used to attempt the stage. And what are knots? Knots are essentially like the resin for this event. You need to use 5 knots to attempt a stage, and they're used up whether you succeed or fail, so you have to at least try a little bit on this web event. To obtain knots, you have to log into the game, log into the web event, claim the rewards from completing 4 commissions, and use 60 resin, which is all pretty normal. But they've also thrown in a few extra things into the mix this time. You can gain more knots by leveling an artifact 1 level, collecting a leeway specialty like FIN-ancially or Core Lapis in another player's world, and defeating 5 slimes in another player's world. And here's some tips to help complete these objectives a lot easier. Number 1, you can level up any artifact, including a level 0 white artifact, just 1 level, and it will complete the objective. And that's what I recommend because it costs the least amount of artifact experience and mora. As for defeating 5 slimes in another player's world in co-op, I've tested this and it seems that you can defeat 5 slimes in your own world as long as you have the co-op game running and another player is in your world also fighting slimes with you. So it seems that you don't have to be in another player's world to complete this objective, but let me know if being in co-op for your own world worked for you as well, because it seems like it worked for me and we've tested it a little bit. But this might be a bug. It does say that you have to be in another player's world, but it did work in my own, so let me know if you see anything different. However, it does seem that you do need to be in someone else's world when you collect the leeway specialty, otherwise you won't get credit for that objective. You can get a total of 37 knots per day, and you need 120 knots to clear all 8 levels, which each have 3 stages, and this is assuming you don't fail a single stage. Doing all 8 levels this way will get you 2,400 points, but you need 4,000 points for all of the Primogems and 5,000 points in total if you want all of the rewards, which include a few extra experience books. So how do you get the extra points? There will be an endless mode that unlocks once you complete the 8 main levels, and that will be where the rest of your points come from. This event will take several days to complete, and if you don't have anyone to play with in co-op, it can take even more, but it is running until the 9th of February, so you still have plenty of time to do it, but it's also something that's easy to forget, so it might be good to jump on it early. And if you need help with the co-op portion of this event, you can leave a comment and try to link up with someone in your same region, or you can also check out our Discord, which has a help and co-op section, and the link to that is in the description. Now let's move on to something that is much simpler, a new code! Unfortunately, this code does not give any free Primogems, but it does give you free talent books, mora, and a bunch of other nice items. The code will be on screen now. It will also be in the description, just like the link to the web event, which you can also open from in-game as well. That'll be it for this one, everyone. Stay jawsome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.